Oh, my poor computer. I, I don't like summer either, computer. It's alright. It's going to be a staple of this series that in the background you can always just hear my computer absolutely freaking out because it's too warm. It's alright. It'll be fine. Right. Why am I making you look at my stupid face, like, in full, without, like, the game in the background? I'll tell you. I've got a very exciting thing to show you. Firstly, I've got 2 Mass Effect mugs, right? And I forgot to use either of them, so I've got that one instead. That was a 30th birthday present from one of my friends. There you go. But this is very exciting, right? So, this is not Mass Effect related at all, but shut up, I'm going to show you anyway, right? I made a chocolate fudge loaf cake, right? And I took it into work, and within, like, probably about 2 hours into my shift, it was all gone because they all ate it all. But I stashed 2 bits for myself at home. Look at it. Look at it! Is it not a thing of absolute beauty? I swear to God, it's the best thing I've ever made. It's the best thing I've ever baked. When I bake stuff, I tend to be quite critical. I'll sort of try it and I kind of go, that could have been better. You know what I mean? But I tried this and I was proper like, yeah, nailed it, woman. Nailed it there, love. You're a good bakerist. Right. Okay. Put my headphones on because the game is running. We are playing Mass Effect, don't you worry. You haven't clicked on the wrong video. You can probably even hear the music in the background, can you? Yeah, a little bit, if you can hear it over the screaming of my poor computer. Right. Whoop. There we go. This is the game. Now, last time... Oh, apparently we've got a level up. Should we do that? Actually, no, I want, cat cam on. Oh my God, I nearly deprived you of my face for the whole bloody video. What would you have done? What would you have done without my beautiful face to look at, eh? Right. What do we fancy? I mean, I feel like getting tactical armor unlocked would be useful. Trouble is, we have to put into assault training to get that. And assault training is not very useful. I mean, it increases weapon damage by like a tiny, tiny amount, and melee damage by a huge amount, but like, whoever remembers that melee is a thing in Mass Effect 1? 2 and 3, yeah, in Mass Effect 1, no, I'm never going to remember that that's a thing. Their tactical armor's really good. Tactical armor's all the way up there, though. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll put like 2 points into assault training. What's that? Adrenaline boost. Resets the cooldown times on all your talents. Ah, that's kind of useful, we'll put that in. And then the last point... I'm going to get advanced throw going on. Why not, eh? Why not? And you can't access everybody else's when you're on the Normandy, which is really annoying, because I wanted to, like, double check who I've got. Because, like, every time you take a team out, ideally, you need one person with really good first aid and one person with really good electronics and decryption. Which is why I tend to go for Liara and Tali. But I should have, like, backup people for both of those roles as well. So Garrus would probably be my backup electronics and decryption person, but I don't know who my backup first aid person would be. I think almost everybody's got first aid, actually. I'm sure Caden's got it. I'm pretty sure Ashley has it. I highly doubt Rex does. Can't imagine Rex is the first aid type. It's just literally the best thing in the universe. This is the best cake any human has ever baked. I put actual fudge chunks in it, like actual chunks of fudge in it. I mean, most of them sunk to the bottom, like. But, you know, I don't understand how, in cakes like that, you stop things from sinking to the bottom. Like when you do, like, a fruit loaf cake. Not like a fruit cake, like a Christmassy type fruit cake, but like a fruit loaf cake, which is like a Madeira cake with, like, cherries and stuff in it. They always sink to the bottom. I don't know how you're supposed to not have them sink to the bottom. Anyway, right, so... you played Mass Effect Woman, that's what you're doing. Right, okay, so last time, we were about to head back onto the Citadel after recruiting Liara and doing the Artemis Tau cluster. However, I think Rear Admiral Mikhailovic is going to be out there. I think. It's either going to be him or it's going to be the slave from Mindwar mission, but I'm sure it's the Rear Admiral. And I don't think that this early in the game I'm going to have enough Paragon Renegade stuff to get past him. But I do want to go back to the Citadel now. I don't want to, like, go and explore too much other stuff. I mean, I don't think we could really... Oh my god, there's cat hair in my cake. Of course there's cat hair in my cake. I don't think we would really have many opportunities to get Paragon Renegade points without doing a main mission thing, would we? And I don't want to do a main mission thing before going back to the Citadel. So that's alright. We'll nip out and we'll do. If we don't have enough points to get past him, then we, you know, it's fine. Well, not get past him, but you know what I mean. It's fine. It's just a little side mission. We'll take Liara. Should we take Ashley? There'll be no fighting or anything going on. We just take people that we like. We've got 0 tech strength. Probably best we don't do the what's it mission then? The AI mission.
Equalizing
VI, whatever it is.
With exterior atmosphere.
Oh my god, we're a sexy crew, aren't we? Look at us.
Ashore.
We are a sexy, sexy group. We could be a girl band. I think that would be amazing. Are you here, Rear Admiral? Yeah, there he is. I wonder if I can walk past him without talking to him. Just walk past him without talking to him. Damn it. Damn it, Ashley. You gave us away. We're going to sneak past.
Fifth Fleet.
That's a surprise. Salute. What are you? I always like the idea that... Right, I know this isn't how the military works, but I always like the idea that Shepard's such a big deal she just doesn't bother saluting anybody. She's like, fuck it, I'm not going to salute anyone. Why should I? Yeah, this is a surprise. Oh, she's still going to salute, isn't she?
To expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Okay, think of it as an opportunity. I had orders I don't like neither. Well, I do like it, actually, because I get my own ship, and I get to run around the galaxy doing whatever I feel like. So yeah, think of it as an opportunity.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Okay. Just need to eat me cake while I'm thinking about it. She's not over-designed. Oh, hang on. That's the wrong thing.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
What? Hello? You okay? Yeah, okay, please do.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
I feel like I'm being a bit too nice. I need to be a bit more renegade, I bet.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Yeah. Yeah. This is quite a funny line.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Oh, we have these things called radios. No, it's a Turian design.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
It's useful.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Logan? Sorry.
You leave my crew alone.
What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Okay. They're allies.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Okay, this is where I've run out of... we did quite well there. Usually, when I come this early in the game... you've drooled on yourself, Star. I can only get past, like, the first two, maybe.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Humans really are dicks in the Mass Effect universe. Well, the human military are. I think, humans generally probably not so much. But, okay, Star. You alright? Yeah, you're okay. I think Lisa's going to be waiting for us.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
You're such a little cutie. Cutesy. Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, there she is, my beautiful girl. So I wrote an extensive not an extensive fan fiction, a bit of a fan fiction about Kalisa, where she had an Asari lover, because everybody has to have an Asari lover in my fan fictions. So, I made her likable. Shut up. I made her likable. Shut up. No, I'm not going to punch her before you ask.
Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
Oh, okay. How can I help?
She's been a slave for the past 13 years. Is she alright?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hope you talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
If the raid was 13 years ago, that makes Shepard 29. Is that right? She was 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 29. Younger than me. You already have one of those moments where you sort of think, what have I done with my life? Yeah. Okay, sure, I'll help.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Okay.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to. She's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
The cat hair coming out of you. Right, okay. Sorry, Kalisa, darling, wherever you are. I need to go and deal with the slave situation, and then I'll come back and talk to you.
Human women to be front-rank fighters, Chief Williams. I know that Solarian women do not serve in the military.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
Such enforced roles are common in dual-sex societies. I was fortunate not to have to deal with that particular burden.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Liara. Right. Okay, so there's a bit in the Citadel DLC where I think it's Liara, Samara, Samantha, and Garrus. And Garrus is saying something, I can't remember what he's saying, and Liara just goes, men really are the same in every species, aren't they? And Samara says something like, maybe we should count ourselves fortunate that we don't have to deal with them, or something like that. Anyway, oh, Talitha. Okay, hello.
Commander, glad to see you.
Okay, where is she?
She's back there?
Yes, ma'am. Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off. Or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
The amount of hair that you shed stresses me out, Stowe. Stresses me out. You are a stressful cat. Hmm? You a stressful cat. Yeah. But look. Well, maybe you should brush me more often then. You don't like being brushed. Don't make that argument with me. Oh, you're gonna get it in your eyes. Oh, stop. I've got to go and stop a slave from killing herself. You know, as you do. Right. Liara, now is not the time to be commenting on the norm. That's what you're going to comment on, isn't it?
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Not the time, Liara! Read the room, woman! Don't go sexily touching your neck to try and win me over. Right. Okay, hello.
Stop! What are you?
Okay, Shepard.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
Okay. So, if you've missed the basic backstory, it's that Mindwar, the colony that Shepard was born and raised on, was attacked by Batarian slavers, and Shepard's parents were killed, and a lot of people were taken as slaves, and Shepard was rescued by the Alliance. Right, think back.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
Should we take a step towards her yet? Ooh. I don't know. Should we take a step towards her? I don't know. Let's talk about parents.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. He's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
Okay. So, this is actually quite a horrible little quest. Like, each of the backstories, whatever, have their own little quest attached to them. Can I remember what they all are? Oh yeah, so the Spacer one is... It's some soldier who's got PTSD or something, isn't it? And the Alliance has kind of abandoned him, I think. And then the Earther one is some gangster that you used to run with who's trying to like blackmail you or something. And this one is by far the most harrowing, I think. Okay, the raid.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
So, they always make a thing in the games about how there's animosity between the humans and the Turians because of the First Contact War. I think the Turians were the first ones to make contact with humanity and, like, a war broke out. I can't remember the details. But I always think, surely there's more animosity between humans and Batarians, because Batarians seem to spend a lot of time raiding human colonies and taking humans as slaves. Now, I mean, the Batarians have a culture of slavery. So, I mean, they just kind of enslave everyone, but they seem to particularly like enslaving humans. You know, probably because we're the ones who have colonies on the border with the Terminus system, so we're easy targets. But, you know, anyway. Okay, how'd you escape?
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the masters explode. She tries to fix the masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her. Isn't Stockholm Syndrome kind of a myth? They don't kind of prove that that's not really a thing. But anyway.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse. So you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting.
What?
This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Oh, give her the sedative. I think we can get her down without the sedative if we carry on.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
Okay. So we give her the sedative and then she uses it on herself. I think that's what happens.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when she... When I remember me. She wants to remember.
Oh, I got like 8 Paragon points for that. That's very exciting. And now, yeah. Okay, I mean, that was horrific and awful, but okay. Hello.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just when I see her curled into a ball and shivering. She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Yeah, don't lose heart.
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Okay. Mass Effect really can be quite brutal, I think. It can be, yeah. And it's weird, because, like... You've got this thing of how humans are the newcomers, right? And they're like, you know, the upstarts. And everybody sees them as a bit of a threat because they're expanding too quickly and they're too ambitious and stuff like that. And a lot of humans are quite sort of, you know, like Ashley was, being all like, oh, they won't actually help us when it push comes to shove. You know, they don't actually care about us. And for the most part, that's kind of accurate. Like, humanity is kind of on its own. The council races don't really help that much, and I mean, you'll see in Mass Effect 3 just how much everybody just like throws humanity at the Reapers and hopes that, you know, they can run away while humanity's getting chewed on. And yeah, it's interesting because a lot of the time I think the humans in Mass Effect act like arseholes, but then at the same time I do genuinely think that they're quite badly treated by everybody else. It's it's an interesting one. Anyway, should we go and talk to Kalisa, my beautiful, beautiful Kalisa, who I love and adore.
Remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
I forgot to go and talk to Sanjar, didn't I?
Wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
Yeah.
For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Yeah, we'll have to go and talk to Sanjar because I forgot to go back to him. Have ourselves a little chat with old Kalisa over here. Hello, beautiful.
Commander Shepard? Kalisa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Sure.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Yeah, honoured.
Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
You know what? I do love Kalisa. I know you're not supposed to. I know everybody hates her and people enjoy punching her. I like her. I think she's kind of glamorous. I don't know. Anyway, the crew's still Alliance.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Oh. He was behind Eden Prime. The camp's protected and this interview is over. I can't confirm or deny that. I can't confirm or deny that.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
See, if you're nice to her, she's not even that bad. Like, she's literally just a journalist being a journalist. Like, she's doing her job. Like, if you're, she's only awful if you're horrible to her. You know. But, you know. God, I'm such a boring Mass Effect player. I don't punch Khalees or I don't hang up on the council, honestly. Hello. Uh-huh. That's 2 buddies we've had so far this video. 2. Yeah? What are we doing, Scopes? Because the star's on the windowsill, so there's no room for you on there. You better not be about to, like, sit on my keyboard. Are you coming over here? Yeah? You want to come here? Look how much cat hair I'm covered in. It's not even funny. Cool. What are you just... Okay, so what happened there was... Scorpio hit the quick load button on the keyboard, which loaded up the last quick save, which was apparently back when we were on whatever planet we were on. And then there hasn't been an autosave or anything, so I had to go back to the last manual save, and I had to redo everything that we've just done in this episode. But we're back to where we were now. That's fine. That's fine. We love having cats. Aren't cats just the best thing? Put your gun away, Shepherd. Christ almighty. Right. So, why am I here? Kahoku, Nasana Dantius, Udina, Sanjar, maybe other things. Okay. Maybe other things, yeah. That'll do.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni War.
Oh, look at Liara sexually touching herself.
Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
You know what I think is really interesting? Because I'm writing lore videos at the minute, which will hopefully be going up around the same time as you're watching these. And what I think is really interesting is when you get into the lore, I mean, there's not much lore for Mass Effect, you know. They weren't big on writing loads of lore. They left a lot of it very vague, which I suppose is good if you're a fan fiction writer. I do like a few lore gaps in there, so you can fill in your own kind of version of the world. But sometimes I think they put a bit, just a few too many lore gaps in Mass Effect. They didn't seem particularly bothered about actually creating a coherent world. But anyway, what I think is really interesting is, like, there's this whole emphasis on a galactic community and everybody, like, coming together and functioning together in this sort of galactic community, and that all comes from the Asari influence, because the Asari were the first ones who discovered the Citadel. And the Asari are all about cooperation. They're not really a fighting kind of a species. They, they like to cooperate and try and understand other people and that sort of thing, right? When you actually get into it and you actually look at the lore, the galaxy isn't that united. Like, the races all kind of come together and sort of, I mean, they're not at war with each other, and they sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Cooperate and things like that. But they're very separate. They're very, like, everybody, like, away in their own area of space. I mean, I know everybody comes together in, like, places like this, like the Citadel. But, like, they're very, like, looking after their own individual interests kind of a thing. You know, particularly the Asari, which is what I find so interesting. The Asari are quite secretive. They're squirreled away on Thessia, and it's very hard for any outsiders to get onto Thessia. You have to, like, apply to get, like, a visa, and because the Asari live for 1,000 years and, like, a few decades is nothing to them, it can take, like, 20-30 years to get like, approved to go on Thessia, which could be because Thessia is very ESO-rich, and if you're not a biotic, ESO is toxic to you. So the planet could actually be toxic to anybody who isn't a biotic. But still, it's like... And they're very secretive, and they've got, like, the matriarchs who have these, like, centuries-long plans where they're sort of planning out things, and they're kind of like they're very and I mean you will find out in Mass Effect 3 just how divided the galaxy actually is, and how much each species is just looking after themselves. Each species is just looking after themselves, and they're not really this big galactic community that they seem to be, and it's really interesting. And I think it's especially interesting because I think if anybody is going to create a genuine galactic community where everybody cooperates, it's humanity. I mean, I know we're a very war-heavy species in our history, but we're also a very diverse species. And we're all about, you know, ultimately coming together and working together. We may kill each other a bit along the way, but ultimately, we always seem to end up coming together and working together, don't we? Where am I going? Nasana and Koku and Sanjar. I'm literally walking in the opposite direction of all three of those people. Aye. So, I'll just have a wander over here. But yeah, I think the Mass Effect lore videos are mostly going to just end up descending into my personal headcanon because, like, there is very little actual lore to talk about. But it's interesting. It's interesting, and that's why I like writing I've got a fanfiction that is in progress over on fanfiction.net. I think I'm going to start uploading it to Archive of Our Own as well. 2 seconds, I'm talking. Which is set like 200 years after the end of the war, and it's about how the galaxy is kind of like rebuilt, and all the new factions that have come up, and humans and Turians have sort of come together, and they're like the galactic power, and the poor Asari are just kind of left. They don't really have a place in the galaxy, because I think it would be much harder on them than it would be on all the other races, like trying to pull together after the war, because like 200 years after the war, for most of the races, generations have passed, and this is just the world they were born into, whereas most of the Asari will remember the pre-war world, and it would be much harder for them to like adapt. And I think post-war, it's the species who are the most adaptable who will become the most powerful, and I don't think the Asari are very adaptable. They like everything just like, you know, because they live for 1,000 years, they don't like things to change too much, you know, too quickly. And I had a lot of fun when I was coming up with the sort of post-war world for Living Legends, working out how each species would kind of like respond to it, and how certain ones would come together and other ones would fracture off and that sort of thing, and it was really interesting. And that's why I don't want Mass Effect 5 to be set post-war, because I've got the post-war world, and I worked bloody hard on it. I put a lot of time and effort into thinking up the post-war world, and if fucking BioWare come along with their official canon and just go, oh no, actually this is what happened, I'll be very pissed off. Anyway, Sanjar, hello.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but
I have Samesh, who's Sanjar then? That's fucking what's his name from the Outer Worlds, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm getting me characters from different games mixed up. Samesh, yes. Okay, I'm happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Okay, did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
Okay, we'll put this right.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Okay, he literally pointed the wrong way to the bar there, but that's alright. It's fine. So... pop our heads into the bar. See what's what. That's Executor Palin. Don't need to talk to him. Hello!
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's toxic, you're running tests, so she's been mauled. You're running tests!
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Batia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Okay, so... length of research.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
Now, you see, me with my Gamer 4 knowledge, I know that in a year the Geth aren't really going to be an issue anymore. Like, we're not really fighting the Geth that much. We're definitely going to have bigger problems, you know, certainly in a few years. Like, I kind of feel like this, this research is going to be sort of pointless. Okay, how many bodies do you have?
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
Okay.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Yeah, like I say, in a few years, we are gonna have bigger fish to fry, love. Like, you know, fighting defenses against Geth weaponry. We're really not gonna be that bothered in a few years, assuming any of us are still alive. So, you know, no.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
And everyone else too. Not just humanity, but alright.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
Alright, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Okay, oh, I got lots of Paragon points from that. Right, Nasana. Hello, me sweet.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Yeah, actually, she's dead.
I killed Dahlia myself, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it? You wanted your sister dead? If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Okay, don't bother throwing if I've got a better deal. I've got a better deal? What's my better deal? I mean, if you say don't bother, you say I don't want your blood money. Which, I kind of like that response. I can't remember what that one is. Oh, do you not end up demanding something else from her? But, like, I don't want to demand anything from her. Like, I don't want to be paid for killing our sister. I'm gonna say don't bother.
I don't want your blood money.
I do not like being in anyone's debt. Consider it a fee for doing your civic duty if it makes you feel any better. Or give it away to some charity. I care not. The funds are already on their way. They are your problem now.
Okay. Sometimes during that conversation, Liara will kind of butt in and sort of scold her for not being a very nice person, which I think is quite funny. Aren't they sorry, beautiful? Just look at them. Just look at them. They're a bit scary though as well. I don't know, they're a funny one. I love the Asari. I think it's because they're just so unique. Like, so unique. One of my favourite, like, fictional alien races ever.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Oh, bless. It's a sad episode, this, man. Just sad things are happening. Should we go and talk to Well, we could go and talk to the Elcor and Volus ambassadors, because we haven't done that yet, and that does get us, Codex entries. I was going to say constitution points. Like, what the fuck? Also, there's a thing here. There's a codexy thing. Excellent. And we can talk to Udina and Anderson about, like, stuff. Hello.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. And all get judged on how you behave.
It's a good thing I'm a good girl then, isn't it? Is that it? Is that all we're doing? Liara, will you stop doing that? It's weird. It's such an un-Liara thing to do as well. I mean, I think like a lot of the Asari that you see have that animation where they're sort of like sexily touching themselves like that. And I think it's just the Asari being the Asari. That's just like Asari mannerisms. But for Liara, it just feels really weird. Anyway, I don't think Anderson has anything particularly new to say. Stick our little heads in here. Did I scan this keeper? I did, didn't I? It came in it. Did I? Did I? I must have, because I finished the what's it, and it was the flux one that we didn't scan, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I want a Citadel game so badly. Right, let's talk to these two, because I like these two. They're kind of cool. I'll talk to Kaylin first.
Please, greetings. And it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kaylin. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Okay. Let's ask about how he talks.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kaylin? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I love the Elcor. They might be my favourite race after the Asari, actually. Do we think the Elcor? Yeah, I would say after the Asari, Elcor are my favourite race. They're so cool. They're just so chill, man. I just like, they're just so chill. Right. Ambassador?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising Rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay, tell me the history.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
How long ago was this? I need like a timeline of like when each species joined. I need to try and like piece it all together. But like I say, when I'm like looking at the lore to do these lore videos, there's not that much lore. And what lore there is quite contradictory as well. I feel like it's funny when you're like when you're looking at like the lore of like Dragon Age. Like you can tell they sat down and they built a world and a history, and it's all really well planned out and thought out and stuff like that. With Mass Effect, you get the feeling they were just fucking winging it. That they just sat down and went, oh, we'll just do this and then that, and then we'll throw some sexy blue alien women in and nobody will ask any questions. It's just like, even the main story feels like it's just thrown together randomly, doesn't it? Like, I mean, the whole thing just feels like it's just hashed together. It's like, Christ almighty. Were you on a really tight time limit or something like that? What the hell? Right, culture.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
See, don't they sound cool? I want to go and live with the Elcor. I want to go and live in small, tight-knit groups with a stable government that doesn't change very quickly. That sounds fucking incredible. Doesn't that sound like the best thing? Can we just do that, please? Can we just all live in tight-knit little groups and just have a government that's just, like, really chill and doesn't change very quickly? Okay, that's everything we can say to you. I like Kaelin.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Okay, and then we can talk to Din, which will be a less pleasant experience.
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre. Obviously, you are already lost. Your ambassador is next door.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Yeah, why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Okay, I mean, you could write a whole bloody fanfiction about these two, couldn't you? These two are great. Okay, embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
It's just really bitter about the fact he has to share his office. Okay.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Well, maybe we're just a little bit nicer.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Okay.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable. and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Okay, so they're Ferengi, basically. Ferengi, that's what they are. Okay.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth.
I always genuinely enjoy talking to these two. Like, it's one of those things that when you would think that when you've played the game enough times, it would kind of get boring to come in here and just hear all the same stuff all over again. But they're genuinely really fun, aren't they? I like these two. Anyway, so Kahoku, that's where we go. And then we'll probably head back out into space, to be honest. I mean, there'll be other missions going on the Citadel, but I'd like to, you know, space it out. Have a bit of a jog. Oh dear, I'm tired. Oh, it's too warm, that's the problem. It's too warm. Can't get a decent night's sleep. From now until freaking October, I'll just be tired. You know, it's fine. It's not like I'm going to complain about it or anything. Oh dear. That's the Hanar that's creating a public disturbance, but we're just going to run past that and not pay attention to that one. God, I hate that mission. It's one of the most tedious missions. I mean, it takes like 30 seconds to actually complete it, but you know those missions where you're just like, oh, I just don't want to. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Go up and talk to Kahoku. Tell him what happened to his men. Kick off the Cerberus quest.
Further development in the Eden Prime investigation. The Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Fabulous. Right. Oh, isn't it pretty? Oh, look how pretty it is. I can't wait to do the final battle here. Because I've never actually got that far into the Legendary Edition. I've never got as far as the final battle in Mass Effect 1. I just feel like it's going to be more dramatic in the Legendary Edition because it's prettier. It is prettier. Very dramatic, isn't it? Very dramatic. Right, go and talk to Kahoku. Hello, love.
Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
I found your men.
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
Yes, I do.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait. My unit wiped out. Nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Okay.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard. I'll let you know when I find anything out.
Okay, so Liara, seriously, do you have to? Stop with the sexy touching! Christ almighty! Right. Anything else we want to do while we're here? I mean, there's a few quests we could do. We could do the Hanar one, we could do Jaleed. Can't be asked doing Jaleed. We could nip up to Flux. Oh, we still haven't talked to Helena Blake, have we? If I could be asked talking to Helena Blake. Do a stupid, tedious little quest. Or we could head back to the Normandy.
Is it common for human women to be
We've already had this conversation before the reload.
Valerian women do not serve in the military.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
Such enforced roles are common in dual-sex societies. I was fortunate not to have to deal with that particular burden.
Imagine a world without the battle of the sexes. Yeah, and I think if we have a wander over this bridge, I think there's the thingy quest that's going on. And there's birdies flying around. Yes, Liara? That I wasn't talking to you, Ashley. Ashley. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the sexy one.
Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
I mean, I don't know what the nature bit is, but alright. Unless it's just talking about the lake, maybe? Possibly. I mean, I don't know if she was talking about the statue there, or she was just talking about the Presidium generally. Maybe she's talking about the Presidium generally. I don't know. Yeah, these two. Who are you to tell me what my husband would want? This quest's so friggin' weird, right? Because these two are having an argument, right? And Shepard walks past and just thinks, I must go and intervene in these people's family drama because apparently it's completely my business.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
I'm just gonna stick my nose into this even though it's clearly none of my business.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Okay, why?
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
Ooh.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
Okay. Everybody breathe. Right, okay, so what's the chance of the disease?
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Okay, so what's the danger of the therapy?
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
What if it's the 1 in 50 though? I mean, either way, it's her choice. Like, you know, it's her choice. It's her kid. Like, what else am I supposed to say? What else am I supposed to say? I'm not gonna, like, talk her into something that she doesn't want to do.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Yeah, but, like, it's still her choice.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Well, you don't know that. She might remarry. Yeah, then act like it.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
That's alright. I'll go and see if anybody else needs me to nose into their personal lives. You know, it's a weird one, that. And those two keep turning up. They turn up... I know for certain they turn up in Mass Effect 3. I think they turn up in Mass Effect 2. You can't talk to them again, but you can, like, walk past them and overhear them talking about what's going on with little baby Jacob. Helena Blake. So should I talk to Helena Blake? Oh, I don't want to talk to Helena Blake. Should I talk to Helena Blake? Should I talk to Helena Blake? You're on a sorry. That means you're wise. I should talk to Helena Blake. Okay, right. Hello, Helena Blake.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
I'm not interested. Good for you. How do you know me? Well, everybody knows me. So, you know, good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Okay. I could charge you. This is an obvious setup. I mean, I could charge you.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
Okay.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Okay.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I mean, you could just wait for them to kill each other then. That's probably what's going to happen. Right, this is an obvious setup.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Okay, no, I won't do this. I'll do it, not a problem. I mean, I'll kill crime lords. Why not?
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you with the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, Helena. And that could be some bit of renegade. I would like a bit more renegade, to be honest. I feel like we could start getting a little bit more renegade. I think I'd be just a bit too Paragon. I feel like, I mean, I've got quite a lot of... oh my god, Ashley's got 24 points to put in. Right, well, we'll do that quickly. Yeah. You've got to admire, like, the nerve of Helena, to be fair. Like, you know, to just walk up to the first human Spectre and be like, oh, will you go and kill these crime bosses for me so I can take over as, like, a more powerful crime boss? Like, you gotta admit that, you know, that's quite ballsy. Want a bit of assault training? Why not? God, why do these keys stick so much? Buttons, whatever. Put some into there. Alright, that'll do us. I mean, I'll basically never bring her with us. But when I do, she can be another first aid person. Speaking of which, you can be a first aid person as well, Liara. You're my... Oh, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful, man? Oh. Anyway, yeah, so... Oh shit, stop getting your gun out right now, the Presidium DMA. Right, should we head back to the Normandy then? Should we do that? I feel like we can start to do that. We'll head back to the Normandy. And we'll go and do a bit of space exploration. And, yeah, I don't know. I always get, like, I get sort of to a point in Mass Effect 1 where, like, because you've got the 3 main missions, which is recruit Liara, go to Nevaria. Yes, Nevaria. I was going to say Naveros. That's what I was going to say. Noveria, and then go to Feros, right? And then in between, you've just got like loads of star systems to just go and explore. So we'll probably just spend some time exploring loads of star systems for a while. And then there is the Batarian DLC, but we'll see if I can be bothered with that. I thought I heard a cat. Did I hear a cat? Apparently I did not hear a cat. Interesting.
Strange. The Geth are attacking, and everyone around here is still worried about ordinary business.
I find it comforting. The pain and joy of ordinary life. That is what we are fighting to protect.
Yep. And ordinary life always does just carry on, despite whatever else is going on in the world. You know. Because what else can you do? What else can you do but carry on with ordinary life?
Liara, you've spent 50 years studying Prothean ruins and artifacts.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
I think you've spoken for scientists everywhere, Liara.
Do you know what I love is that if you pick that hair colour for Shepard, I just think her and Liara complement each other so well. Just look at them. Just look at them, like aesthetically. They go together, don't they? Don't they? Red and blue's a good combo, man. Oh. Yeah, we're just perfect. We're made for each other, Liara. We're made for each other. Right, okay, so. Oh, yeah.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
The first thing we're going to do...
The commanding officer is aboard.
Exo Presley stands relieved. Is we are going to drop a quick save, because apparently the game doesn't fucking autosave when you come back on the Normandy. And... next time... we're going to go and do some space exploration. And there will be lots of me reading descriptions of planets, probably, which I'm sure you are going to find absolutely riveting. Probably as riveting as you found this episode, where we literally just walked around the Citadel and talked to people. I never said it was going to be an entertaining Mass Effect series. I feel like I should be able to get a sexual euphemism out of that, but I can't quite think of anything. You don't need blood, Shepard. You can bleed out all you want. You are Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard does not need blood. Ah! Okay, run! Everybody run! Everybody run! I'm going to put together a compilation video that's just Magpie squealing like a girl every time anything happens. Ah!